Hello friends, today we are going to learn why do we fall ill. Health and its value. Health is a state of physical, mental and social well-being. The conditions necessary for good health are good physical and social environment, good economic conditions, social equality and harmony. Good physical and social environment includes clean surroundings, good sanitation, proper garbage disposal and clean drinking water. Good economic conditions includes job opportunities for all for earning to have nutritious food and to lead a healthy life. Social equality and harmony are necessary for a good health and peaceful life. Differences between healthy and disease free. Healthy disease free. It is a state of physical, mental, and social well-being. It is a state of absence from diseases. It refers to the individual physical and social environment. It refers only to the individual. The individual has good health. The individual may have good health or poor health. What does disease look like? When a person is affected by a disease, either the normal functioning or the appearance of one or more systems of the body changes from the worse. These changes give rise to signs of the disease called symptoms. On the basis of the symptoms, the physicians look for the signs of a particular disease and conduct tests to confirm the disease. Types of diseases. Diseases are of different types. They are acute disease are diseases which last only for a short period of time and does not have long-term effect on health. Example, cold, cough, typhoid, cholera, etc. Chronic disease are diseases which last for a long time and has long-term drastic effect on health. Example, diabetes, tuberculosis, elephantiasis, arthritis, cancer, etc. Infectious diseases are diseases which spread from an infected person to a healthy person through air, water, food, vector, physical contact or sexual contact. Example, common cold, chickenpox, mumps, measles, typhoid, cholera, tuberculosis, malaria, AIDS, etc. Non-infectious diseases are diseases which are not spread from an infected person to a healthy person. Example, beriberi, rickets, scurvy, night blindness, diabetes, cancer, high blood pressure, etc. Causes of diseases. Diseases are caused by pathogens like virus, bacteria, fungi, protozoans or worms. Poor health and undernourishment. Malfunctioning of body parts. Environmental pollution. Genetic disorders. Infectious diseases. Infectious agents. The agents which cause infectious diseases are called pathogens. These are viruses, bacteria, fungi, protozoans, and worms. Infectious agents. Disease. Viruses, common cold, influenza, measles, mumps, chickenpox, AIDS, hepatitis, etc. Bacteria, cholera, typhoid, tuberculosis, tetanus, anthrax, food poisoning, etc. Fungi skin infection, protozoans, malaria, kala azar, amoebic dysentery, sleeping sickness, worms, intestinal infection, elephantiasis. Means of spread of infectious diseases. Infectious diseases spread from an infected person to a healthy person through air, water, food, vectors, physical contact, and sexual contact through air. Common cold, tuberculosis, pneumonia, etc. Through water, cholera, amoebic dysentery, etc. Through vectors, mosquitoes, malaria, dengue, yellow fever, etc. Flies, typhoid, tuberculosis, diarrhea, dysentery, etc. Through sexual contact, syphilis, AIDS. AIDS virus can also spread through blood transfusion and from the mother to a child during pregnancy and through breastfeeding. Organ-specific and tissue-specific manifestation. Disease-causing microbes enter the body to different means and goes to different organs and tissues. Microbes which enter through the nose are likely to go to the lungs. Microbes which enter through the mouth are likely to stay in the gut or liver. Virus which causes AIDS enter the body to sexual organs during sexual contact and spreads to the lymph to all parts of the body and damages the immune system. Virus which causes Japanese encephalitis enters the body through mosquito bite and goes and infects the brain. Principles of treatment. The treatment of infectious diseases consists of two steps. They are to reduce the effects of the disease and to kill the microbes which cause the diseases. To reduce the effects of the disease, this can be done by taking medicines to bring down the effects of the disease like fever, pain or loose motions, etc. and by taking bed rest to conserve our energy to kill the microbes. This can be done by taking suitable antibiotics and drugs which kills the microbes and the disease is cured. Principles of prevention. There are two ways of prevention of infectious diseases. They are general ways and specific ways. General ways of prevention. Public hygiene is most important for prevention of infectious diseases. Proper and sufficient food for everyone will make people healthy to resist infection. Airborne diseases can be prevented by living in conditions that are not crowded. Waterborne diseases can be prevented by providing safe drinking water. Vector-borne diseases can be prevented by providing clean environment. Specific ways of prevention. The specific ways to prevent infectious disease is immunization. By taking vaccines, vaccines provide immunity from infectious diseases like tetanus, diphtheria, whooping cough, measles, polio, etc. Our body has an immune system which fights microbial infection. When the system first sees an infectious microbe, it kills the microbe and remembers it. So if the microbe enters the body the next time, it responds more vigorously. Vaccines mimic the infectious microbe and strengthens our immune system and protects the body from infectious diseases.